G'day! Welcome to a John Marek video presentation. Recently, Timo Huey pilot Muller of Helicopter Simulation World took the island of SABA, Tango November Charlie Sierra, and gave it a workover. Well, Captain Porco's lady test pilot, Kotavia, took his little jet to go to the island and give it a good going over. So going through the routine of applying 30 degrees of flaps, standing on the brakes and running up to 106%, because this is an exceedingly short strip, and I believe it to be one of the shortest strips around. For those of you who don't recognize the area, SABA is in the same vicinity as St. Bart's and those other islands that we conducted a challenge in, and that is a challenge that is still going on. As we take off and go around the island, please have a close look at all the work that Timo Huey, pilot Muller, has conducted and made on this beautiful little island. In addition, he has taken the time to put ships with heliport pads on them, an aircraft carrier for you to practice your carrier landings, a destroyer for you to practice your helicopter landings on the back. A lot of work has gone into this site by our host, Timo Huey, pilot Muller. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Just down there below us, at our 10 o'clock position, you can see the cruise ship. That is the one with the helicopter platform on it. But soon we will be trying to land here. And it is a difficult approach, believe it or not. As you get closer to the island, you will start to get updrafts, which will knock you about and throw you offline. For your enjoyment, I have included at the last end of this video clip some bloopers of my attempts of trying to land against the wind, with the wind, across that updraft that is at one end of the island. All very interesting. I'm sure you will take the time to enjoy this island. A lot of work has been put into it, and there are a lot of activities that you can involve yourself and your aircraft in. The landing speed of the BD appears to be around 80 to 90 knots with full flaps. As you can see, we're being thrown around a little bit by the wind gusts coming up. And I'm doing this in real weather. and I would suggest, if you want a little bit more of a challenge, that you also leave it on real weather. I'm actually landing with the wind, in case you were wondering why the BD is taking so long to pull up even on full brakes. I was beginning to wonder myself whether I would make it or fall over the end of the strip. It wasn't after I turned around and saw the windsock that I realized I had landed with the wind. I had to exercise a turn here. Those of you who are on the same forum as Timo Hui Pilot Muller would have already been offered this island by his kind favour, and I'm sure you are already playing on it. Those of you who are not will have to try and find it on xplane.org. I do not have the link. For your enjoyment, some bloopers. At each end of this island there is a very sharp drop-off, and if you catch it wrong, the updraft will catch you and just throw you into the runway, or at least throw you off track on the runway. Well, I'll give it another go, I said. Once again, I got caught by the updraft, threw me off track, set me up high, so I couldn't get down quick enough. 2 bounces, and once I was on the deck, I was too late to apply brakes, and therefore over the edge. Getting better, I thought. I'll be a bit smarter. I'll drop it down really fast after I get over the edge of the island, stand on the brakes, and turn her off into the parking area if I really need to. But no, it didn't stop. Well, I thought, let's give it some boost and try and get out of here. After the stall warning sounded and I just got enough airspeed, I managed to go around. Our final blooper. I was trying to come in like a jet pilot, I think, instead of a straight-in approach. Of course, I misjudged the runway and drifted off into the left. Tried to correct, actually hit the runway, bounced off to the left. Once again, thank you for joining me. I hope that you will join me again. If you have enjoyed what I put out for you, please give me a like. If you enjoyed even more, please subscribe. I'm happy to make these videos for both your enjoyment and mine. I am your host, Porco. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Cheers!